Hi guys, today we're going to talk about kids cookies. So what's wrong in these cookies and what's all the mysterious ingredients and stuff like Oreos, this mini Swiss roll, Parley and some other brand. All of these were bought from my neighborhood store and I went through the ingredient labels and I just want to explain to you so that you know what's up. All of these were bought doing research on fruit juice. And if you haven't watched that video, again it's in my videos, please do watch that. So let's talk about the first ingredient that I found in this. Alright, so I'm reading off the Oreo label, and what it's got is refined wheat flour, sugar, edible vegetable fat, palmolene, invert sugar. And I'm like, what's invert sugar? So invert sugar is a processed form of sugar. It's glucose and fructose, and as we covered in the other video, fructose, where kids are getting too much of it and it attacks the liver directly. So a lot more obesity epidemic is related to fructose than to glucose. So just generally, why are you needing to use these type of things? Why can't you use regular sugar? And so of course a lot of it has to do with getting that taste right, getting that price low enough, and just generally these are not healthy things. I can't buy invert sugar at the grocery store. I don't know, I can't see it. Why should I be eating it, right? So that's one of the first reasons is these type of ingredients that you really want to watch out for. So number 2, everything in these products is highly refined, which means the fiber's gone, a lot of the other natural proteins and fats, the things that give it life is gone. So I have a saying, if something doesn't die, it's not living. Okay? You should be eating living foods. If something goes bad in 2 days, 3 days, it means it was living. This stuff, which won't go bad for many years, I will argue is not living food. And we are a living creature. Our organisms inside us are living. We should be eating living foods, not dead foods. So all of this is refined. It's going to go through your body. It won't be as filling. And then you'll end up eating more. It'll get you to be feeling hungry a lot sooner, and then you'll eat more, and that's how you're going to get fat. The third, edible vegetable oil. Now I love this name because what's the opposite, right? It's inedible vegetable oil. So they have managed, thankfully, to give us edible vegetable oil. And I'll just tell you from the sound of it, it sounds terrible. It doesn't even have a name on what type of oil it is. And oil is very important, guys. Oil is not something you burn off. You can't go on the treadmill and burn off the oil. Kids can't run off oil. Fat is what is used to make cellular lining. Fat is what is used to do your gene expression as well, regulates your gene expression. So all of this is becoming part of your child. This is part of their cellular structure. All the fats that are going to be here, and that's going to go into the next one. All of this is going to become part of your child. So let's go to number 4. Hydrogenated vegetable fat. So I believe this is the same as a trans fat. And these cause cellular inflammation. These are getting banned in more and more countries. Now I don't know if hydrogenated is the same as trans fat, but I'm 99% sure that hydrogenated vegetable fat is equally bad as a trans fat if it's not the same thing. And basically whenever you hydrogenate an oil, it becomes really bad for it causes cellular inflammation. Your body doesn't know how to process it. So when you have cellular inflammation, what is happening is as when your cells are dividing and multiplying, the inflammation causes genetic defect in the next batch of cells. So you are basically mutating the process of cell creation, and that's why I would not feed a child with hydrogenated anything. The last one is palmolene oil. So I know palm oil is a good cheap oil. We wouldn't buy palm oil for our kitchen. I know that. What the heck is palmolene oil? That's not a plant. It's not corn. It's not soya. So what is palmolene oil? So here's the mystery question. If you know what palmolene oil is, kindly put it in the comments below. I'd love to hear what palmolene oil is, but until that, I'm not feeding that to my children. So here's why some of these things are just not good for you. Buy something from a local baker who cannot use invert sugar, who doesn't know where to buy palmolene oil. All this stuff I would avoid completely. I mean, I found something very interesting in Oreos, that it said and that it said in the ingredients may contain milk. Okay, it may contain milk. So these guys can't even tell you for sure if it has milk or not. It just may contain milk. So what is the production process? What is the secret recipe for the taste that sometimes it has milk and sometimes it doesn't? You know, what kind of other powders are they using to recreate the taste of milk if it doesn't have milk in its batch? These are things I just want to avoid, you know, and this one actually clearly says trans fat 0.2 grams. And you don't want any of this stuff, guys. So I ate Oreos, I loved the taste as a kid, but now that we see the epidemic of disease in the world, in our country, we need to really be mindful about eliminating all of these, and also about changing the taste buds. If you set the taste buds for kids to like these, they're gonna like this for years to come. They're gonna eat this throughout their high school, throughout college, throughout teens, even maybe sometimes throughout later in life when people get these food addictions. So you as a parent are deciding what your child's food addictions and food cravings are gonna be, and I would definitely not have this on that list.